very unaffordable for the men on the street. Springbok ticket prices will have to come down. Springboks is a national asset. We are trying very hard with the Deputy Minister, and I'll show you what we've done to try hard. Except sometimes giving away tickets to less deserving people, less privileged people, and more deserving people. We also have engaged the South African breweries for things like Boks, for the ones that, for people to go and get the experience, which is they can't afford to get to the stadium. We've also, in the Department of Sport, Arts and Culture, we've made sure the game is available the past week for people to see on free-to-air. These are all measures, but that doesn't take away from the fact that the ticket is unaffordable. We have to find a way. We're having a meeting with SARO in the next 3 weeks, where that is the only thing on the agenda. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much, Honorable Chair. I would start with Honorable Meshu. I agree fully with you, Honorable Meshu, that it's an undeniable fact that Banyana should be paid the same as Bafana. And I will invite you to the next game to be my guest at the next Banyana game. I would then want to go to Honorable Van Zyl. Social cohesion is very important for this country. And it's true what you said, that I didn't attend some of the portfolio committee meetings. There's no excuse for that. It's inexcusable, and I will do much better. You have my word. That magnitude, there's processes and there's steps that you have to follow. And we have been following those steps and those processes. We are now, just for the sake of understanding, if there's 10 steps, we are now at step 6. And having a track that is acceptable to the FIA, it's the most crucial step. And for the FIA to come back and say, your track is acceptable, your plans are acceptable, they've given us 3 years to finish the track. But I can tell you, as breaking news, it will take us 4 months to finish the track to that standard. People say it's 3 years. 3 years is what they've given us to go and get the money and to do these plans that they have approved. But I can tell you that the company, which is called Apex, they've also done the Miami track. They've already been paid their money. So the Toby Center group, the Kalani group, has paid, and the track will be between 4 and 6 months, I think. The track will be done. And we will have a F1 approved, FIA approved F1 track. Thank you so much. Lastly, the quick one, Honorable Ghana. We must sometimes be honest. PSL is the best run league in the whole Africa. What Dr. Khoza has done is phenomenal, but he couldn't have done that without gambling sponsorship. And what I'm trying to do as a minister, I'm trying to bring corporates back into sponsoring. We must be honest as leaders. We are the lawmakers. We need to make laws regarding gambling. But at the moment, I can tell already I will support gambling companies putting money into sport, because
Honourable Minister,
I am a witness
your time is
to the
now
change.
expired.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Honourable members,
Lastly, I want to come to Honourable Mthethwa. Honourable Mthethwa, your problem is you are trying to fight through me battles that you've lost when you're in the creative sector. You have lost those battles and you are trying to fight. You speak about my son having gotten a team. My son took his money, private money from his businesses and his deals to buy a football team, while your child got a bursary while you couldn't pay for your own child's bursary. So leave my son out of your mouth. So because we are not the same. Your children get free bursaries. Mine
Point of order.
get nothing. Lastly, gambling departments.
Honourable Minister, will you just take your seat, please?
Oh.
What is the point of order, Honourable Member? You can switch on your microphone.
I don't think it's prudent to allow the minister to speak about the Honourable Mthethwa's personal life here. It's unnecessary. If that's what we're going to degenerate to, we'll all be talking nonsense here. Please ignore that drunkard over there. Ignore that drunkard.
Honourable members, you see, take a seat, Minister. That's why we must be careful in our debating when we draw relatives into debates, because there will be a response. And the Minister is now responding to that. So let us, honourable members, be very, very careful. Let us debate with one another, about one another and our parties, but leave our children out of it. That can be done on a different platform. Honourable Minister.
The economic freedom fighters, the EFF, was saying the Springboks is untransformed. Now I want to be clear on this issue. The Springboks are very transformed. If you follow rugby, you'll know out of this weekend, out of 15 players, 8 of them were black and 2 was on the bench. We have a black captain in Sia Kolisi. The Springboks contribute towards social cohesion more than any other thing that comes to mind, sporting code that comes to mind. The Springboks are great statesmen. The Springboks, they coach Rassie Erasmus, is the furthest thing from a person that you can accuse of not being for transformation. Rassie Erasmus, we are so lucky to have him, because if you see his pipeline, if you see the boys he's still going to bring through, I have the distinct honor and pleasure to socialize with the Springboks. And I can tell you, you don't get better patriots than those Springbok players. So I can't be told by people that don't sing the stem that the Springboks is untransformed. What the Springboks has done for this country, we will never be able to repay them. And as far as I'm concerned, this country needs the Springboks. We don't need people that don't sing our national anthem. The worst crime, patriotic crime you can commit, or the most unpatriotic thing you can do. We are the only country in the world where there's people that don't sing a part of our national anthem. The Afrikaans part of the national anthem is a statement that shows how far we've come as a nation when it comes to social cohesion and moving away from our past. And I'm standing here today being very angry with what they've said. They can talk about me, they can talk about the deputy minister, but they must stay very far away from the Springboks. If there's one thing that truly works in this country, better than all the other things, it is the Springboks. And I will not sit here. And under the leadership of Mark Alexander, the president and the CEO, Rian Oberholzer, we are experiencing the best era in the history of South African rugby. It's the same with soccer. The PSL is doing great under the leadership of Dr. Evan Khoza. Bafana is doing great. Banyana is doing great. The netball is doing great. The cricket is doing excellent. The surfing is doing well. The athletes, we have the strongest men, the strongest women, the best surfing team. We are good at everything. You know, I mean, you know,